All right. So what's going on? It is Easter. Happy Easter to you and yours. And
April
enjoy
17th.
your time with your family. It is April 17th. And the Yankees just finished losing 2 of 3 to one of the worst teams in all of baseball. I can't wait to discuss that on the PinstripeStrong podcast.
Let's do it.
Hey.
This song makes me happy. Drop the beat.
What is going on, y'all? It is your boy Joe's McFly here, back here for another one. The McFly Guys Podcast with Joe's McFly and Chris. And we are here to talk about this series that was. I think I'm going to bring some tea to each podcast. We're going to talk about this series that was, which was the Yankees against the Orioles.
You're a fucking idiot.
Wow.
Last pod we said,
Oh, no.
last pod we said, like, the Yankees had to go in and make a statement, destroy.
There's nothing that shows statement than running your than sitting down your best hitter the first night you're there. There's nothing that says statement than doing that. There's nothing that says
wow, so dominant
to a
I
team
judge,
like that.
I want to judge for pick to click, but then I'm like, he's probably gonna get off. I didn't know it was gonna be the first fucking game.
Yeah.
Like the first game?
Yeah.
You didn't put your best lineup out there?
Yeah, you already know. Like Judge walked into the manager's office like, "Are you sure you want to bench me today?" And Boone's like,
"Yes, I'm sure, bitch."
All right. Sat him down.
I don't think Boone would have got out the office with teeth. He called Judge a bitch. But I mean,
he would have said, "Sounds like a good idea to me, bro." That's exactly what he would have said.
It's I don't know what to make of this, man. Like today was just it was just an embarrassment, man. Like how you waste Cortez's incredible, immaculate start. 12 Ks, no runs, to just the bats going quiet once again, man. And it seems like it's the theme of this new season, 10 games in.
What a shame.
Yes.
A big shame.
A big shame. You guys don't know, PinstripeStrong podcast, and we're seriously not serious, but you know we're dead ass about a lot of this. It really is. But of course, you know I don't have any. Oh shit! I don't have any PinstripeStrong merch on. I was dressing a little bit better because it's Easter, but
yeah, I got the peach going on right now.
Okay, but if you do want to get some merch, just remember, JomboyMedia! Go to shop.JomboyMedia.com. Go ahead and get some merch, get some hats, get some stuff, and make sure you deck your family out with some fun Trader Joe's shirts and stuff like that all over at shop.JomboyMedia.com for you and your family today.
What was that?
No, let's not worry about it. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so...
Well, how do you feel, first and foremost? How was your weekend so far?
Listen, I came into this weekend already saying I'm not going to stream Saturday night. Friday night I was streaming, going great. I mean, the whole chat was amazing, of course, as always. And I was like, the Yankees lost that game. I reached a level of villain origin story. Yo. First of all, before we talk about that laugh, when it gets to the end of the laugh, when you thought it was over and it keeps going, is the best part of the laugh. Like,
it's just another level.
Look.
That shit hurts, man.
Oh, bro.
That shit fucking hurts.
It's like a laughter that prevents you from crying. And that's what it was. In one inning, first night, first of all, why are we into extra innings with Orioles? Why is it like, it's crazy to me. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not streaming on Sunday. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to stream. I'm going to chill with my kids because I felt like last year I kind of burnt myself out streaming a little bit too much. So I said, you know what? I'm going to take some time and be able to hang out with the kids and do stuff like that instead of, hanging around or whatever it is. And, I think, Chris, you kind of did the same thing on Saturday. You said, you know what? I'm going to walk around. Yankees won that game, though. But I'm just going to walk around and chill. You know what I mean? Mark Hamill did kill it.
Yeah. I mean, you almost have to, man. You almost, especially before the washout, like before the rain delay, shit was not looking good at all, man. So it's like, bro, I'm really going to spend my Saturday in here. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a late game too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Saturday night games?
Bro, I'm sorry, man.
Chris, I don't like that.
I don't like
that.
I'm not gonna. That's just like the Magic Johnson shit. Like, I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be here, man. I don't like that shit. Saturday night games should be illegal.
It should be a day game on a Saturday, unless it's like a primetime game. Like if it's like Yankees, Red Sox, Yankees, like
I got that.
I feel like it throws my whole night off. Like a whole Saturday night off. It's weird.
Yeah. No, I'm good, man. I'm good. And the games will start like at 7, 8, like at 10 something. I was like, yo, bro, like, nah, I'm good, man. I'm out. Right. But hey, they did something that they couldn't do the first game. So it was all worth it, I guess. I guess they needed us to leave the house and not watch the game.
Well, Chris, that didn't work today. So what happened? Chris, so real quick question. So what are your impressions of this series? Just overview, you're looking down, you now see this series for the whole that it is. How do you feel about this? We just finished losing to the Orioles. They scored 5 in the 8th. It feels like that's something that the Yankees should be doing, and they don't. They lose 2 out of 3. You get shut down.
Yeah. They scored 6 runs in the whole series.
Oh my god!
They scored 6 runs in the whole series.
That. Oh my god, that sounds so bad.
And in the and 5 in one of them. So how do I feel?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Absolutely. 152 games left. And for the first 10 games after this whole situation with so much shit, Yankees couldn't, they didn't sign any big free agent, no trades. Kiner, Falefa, and Donaldson, and the Judge situation, and now we good, rehiring Boone. And 10 games in, we're 5-5, can't beat the Orioles, and can't hit for shit. So yeah, I mean, aside from all of that, it's great. Like aside from all of that, it's a great time, man. It's a great time to be a Yankee fan. I don't know, man. No, it's just
here we go again.
This series has shown me that it's too many inconsistencies. The lineups all over the place. The pitching has been besides a couple things with Chapman, the pitching has been great. And sometimes throughout the season, shit like that happens. Like the pitching is great, the hitting sucks. Then the hitting is great, the pitching sucks, and then finally, during the dog days of summer, that's when they find the balance to take them through the postseason. But it's been a consistent thing with the lineup for multiple seasons.
Emotional damage.
Bro,
Absolutely.
The lineup changes so much. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. But my thing is, it's ironic that the day that we lose, the 2 days that we lose are the 2 days that the Yankees don't have their best lineup out there. Their best lineup was the middle game of this series, and the Yankees won that one.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing, bro? Why the fuck, bro? Oh my god, I don't want to I want to turn to like chill with me cursing too much because I feel like
Me too.
But
Me too.
bro, what are we doing? We have an off day on Monday before we face Detroit. Why are we resting Aaron Judge?
And Rizzo.
What is it? Bro, 7 games into the season? For why? I don't get it. I don't understand. Meanwhile, you're resting Judge, but Donaldson has played every fucking game. I didn't mean to curse.
Yeah. I think except for one where I think it was in versus Toronto, was it? Oh yeah, because I picked him for pick to click, and he didn't play that first.
He played every. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. They.
But he played most of the game so far.
He ended up coming in that game anyway.
Yeah, he ended up for defense,
bro.
Which is stupid.
Listen. All right.
Because if you're gonna give him a rest day, like you're gonna bring him in because the offense is not doing what they're supposed to do. Duh.
Real quick, like, hey, sometimes what other teams do for rest days is, you know what? We're going to go in here. This is a bad team. Let's beat the shit out of them through 5 innings, and then we just rest our starters.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that? That might be like a better strategy than...
I mean, that's what they used to do. That's what they used to do.
Bro, why is it so hard to... I look at this series, and I'm like, the lineup's annoying. The pitching must be annoyed. Because it's like, bro, that first night, and then that's the game that stands out to me because I felt like it sets the tone for the whole series. That first night where I'm looking and people are like, oh, man, Chapman blew it. And I'm like, whoa, you blaming Chapman? He came in with bases loaded, okay? Bases loaded, 1 out, and you want to blame Chapman. Why? Well, let's blame the offense. Why? I said that night, in like the 5th inning, Chris, I said the Yankees will either win this game 1-0 or lose this game 2-1. Yankees would lose game 1 2-1 in extra innings.
You should have put that in parlay on DraftKings.
Holy shit, bro. That shit, it's incredible.
Bro, it's insane. And then to top it off, Aaron Boone gets ejected after the game is over.
That was such a bad look to me, Chris, because it was such a bad look because it's like, hello, you should be mad that we're even in this situation. And why are we getting mad? And I guess Boone was saying it because he was trying to protect Trevino. It was a clear ball. Like, it was a ball. You get what I'm saying? So, whatever. And it's not like they don't have opportunities. They went 2 for 11 runners in scoring position and left 8 on. Left 8. Why do we keep doing this? Why does this keep happening?
I mean, it could be a lot of things. It could be some guys still trying to find the groove. It could be the inconsistencies of playing time, where they are in the lineup. I mean, at the end of the day, you're at home plate waiting for the next pitch, and you got to hit. But at the same time, these guys are creature of habits, man. So it's like I don't know. I feel like they had, I mean, the Yankees coming into the season had questions, but they had way more questions in the offseason. Some of them that we thought were obvious, that they had obvious answers, but for situations that we already talked about during spring, they didn't make the move. And now coming in, Kiner Falefa is being pinch hit for because he can't hit for shit. And then you got Torres.
The fact that this team does not have a legit, really good defensive backup shortstop is a problem to me. Marwin Gonzalez, while he was a shortstop before, should not. I don't know. Like, why is he the guy that's coming in? You get what I'm saying? Like,
if you want to be real, Joe, Kiner Falefa should be the
backup shortstop. Yes, shortstop. Thank you. He should be.
He should be the one.
He should be the backup infielder.
Yeah, not Gleyber. And coming into the season, they said it. Gleyber is the backup shortstop. Bro, that didn't work. Him as a starting shortstop.
Which is why I think the writing has to be on the wall a bit for either Peraza or for, like, I don't know, the roster's kind of like a mess right now.
It is. Bro, nobody knows their job.
Pitching aside, because the pitching is A1. The pitching actually the Yankee pitching coming into this game today, it was rated first in all of baseball. So it's like, wow, okay, these are the Yankees. And then Nestor pitches what he does today. And then, the unfortunate stuff that happens in the eighth, because we'll talk about that in a second. Anyway, but but yeah, it's like we're shutting these teams down, but we're not scoring. And when we do score, the Yankees don't like pile on and continue scoring to then say, hey, you know what? Now we have like 8 runs. Let's rest some guys. They don't do that. So that's why they have to let's do these rest days. It just feels to me like the whole lineup has been pre-scheduled. Like, regardless of what happens in yesterday's game, we pre-scheduled it for the lineup to be like this the next day, regardless of the fact.
And, I mean, but that has burned them too with the bullpen before. Like, they're just so stuck on, this is what's going to happen no matter what the hell, what's the situation. This is what we're going to stick to. They don't have it's like they don't have a feel for what's going on or for the game, for the situation.
They showed a stat, Chris. Nobody has won the AL East without dominating the Orioles. I mean,
they've been trash against the Orioles, man. Like, and that's one of the teams that I'm like, yo, in the next 2 to 3 years, I mean, we talked about it in the chats and shit like that. Like, in the next 2 to 3 years, the Orioles are going to be a problem. I mean, the ballpark is trash.
What they did to that ballpark should be war crime. That should be war crimes. They should be tried in that
war crimes, baseball crimes. No, but it's complete trash what it did to that ballpark. But they're gonna be pesky, man. They're gonna get a lot of teams tight that are in the hunt for the postseason.
Do you think that wall, Chris? Do you think that wall in right field may have played a little bit in the head of the Yankees' right-handed hitters? In the wall in left field, because I say it because I thought the wall would come and play, but it felt like they never in this series even got a ball out there. Like, even as a fly ball, or nothing ever went over. Like, they were trying to go and I get it, maybe trying to go center field or opposite field. I think that the wall was maybe in their head a bit. You think so?
It could. I mean, it's kind of in the head of the players, the Orioles themselves, because they've been trying to get adjusted with the dimensions and shit like that. So I think any team in this situation, the Yankees, I think so. Gleyber has incredible numbers, and what did he do in the series?
I don't want to hear about those numbers anymore. I don't.
We can't.
I don't want to hear. Gleyber has to be a new player now. those numbers against those Orioles teams, those numbers back in 2018, 2019, I don't want to hear about that anymore. They exist because they're there. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not going to ever take it away from them. But Gleyber has now he's actually put back-to-back seasons of no power. So he needs to come back and he needs to show that again, that he is that Gleyber, which, he'll be good at one time. He'll be good. But I don't want to hear about, Gleyber destroys the Orioles. Like that hasn't happened in recent history. So let's have something a little bit more to go on, because people were like up in arms because he bunted today, which I thought was like, hey, bro, like he hasn't had any good at-bats. If he feels he could help the team with a bunt in this situation, fine. And then people were like, oh, you see the bunt didn't work. I'm like, how about IKF hit into a double play? Which, by the way, once again, the Yankees lead baseball in double plays. They actually have 10 double plays on the season. What's going on? I thought that there was a new offense.
So you tell me, Joe, what is the situation? What is it that's going on? Is it the players now? Because the coach, Marcus Timms is not here.
Can't blame Marcus Timms anymore.
We can't blame Marcus.
Can't blame Gary.
Yeah, we can't blame the other guy, Pilintieri, whatever. I forgot his name. We can't blame Gary. We can't blame these guys anymore, man. So what is the 10 double plays be?
Hitting the ball hard, I guess, but it's not finding holes, but they're hitting it on the ground.
But I'm just afraid that we're gonna have these same conversations in May. We're gonna have these same conversations in June, because I feel like the philosophy of the team.
It's the philosophy that makes things work.
Philosophy that makes things work, man. And so we signed this man for, we extended Boone's contract. So obviously, it's the same thing, but it's the same thing. We're having the same conversation.
There was a quote, and now we're talking about philosophy. He said, "It's the philosophy that makes things work. You can have the best technique in the world and the best product in the world,
but the philosophy that drives you." It's the philosophy, man.
It's the philosophy that drives you to make it work. And if that doesn't work, then nothing works. And
very true. Obviously, nothing is working with the bats right now. The pitching is great.
Pitching is phenomenal.
The pitching is great, man.
There's
even though Taillon gave up that home run to this guy, forgot his name, but
Mullins.
Mullins, Cedric Mullins. He gave up the 2-run home run. He did all right, man. He did good.
All right. Well, before we get into that, Game 1, did anything stand out from you from Game 1? I know the Yankees lost 2-1 in that game in extra innings because they couldn't hit. They actually were inventing new ways to make outs. I mean, Rizzo, who's actually a really good base runner.
Why are you running?
He gets hit with the ball, makes an out, and then you have Giancarlo at first in extra innings. Like, it's like, okay. And then Gallo just has this big, mighty swing, and just the ball bounces like beep, beep. And I was like, oh my God. I still laugh thinking about that moment.
That was horrible. Wasn't this the game that DJ made some incredible defensive plays?
Yes, at third, yeah. So the pitching was great in that game. I mean, I don't know. Let's sing some praises real quick. Monty pitched great. 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 walks. Like, the pitching did what they were supposed to do against the Orioles. They did.
Yeah.
I've
been very impressed with Schmidt, man.
Yeah, Schmidt.
Schmidt
did a good job. Loaizica, for the most part. No, nobody on this night would have any kind of control, though. Nobody would have any kind of. A lot of walks, a lot of traffic on the base paths, all of that stuff. So it is
2 for 11 runners in scoring position.
2 for that's the thing you got to look at. That 2 for 11 runners in scoring position is the issue.
13 strikeouts, team left on base 8. I mean, Stan had a great game, but other than that, man,
he had like a weird great game. Like, it wasn't like there were like 3 singles, but still, he got an RBI. He blew one in, and then Then after that, it was just like nobody else did anything. Anything.
Nothing.
Judge was out of the lineup on this day, and it's like, and the Orioles were actually like, yo, we trying to lose, but you guys are like, at the end, that's why the umpire was like, yo, you out, bro. Like he's like, no, that shit's a walk, bro. That shit's a walk. Even if that shit could have been down the middle, Chris. He was not gonna just like call a strike right there and go to another inning. He was just, we ended this shit right here, bro.
no, right now.
Fuck out of here.
The strike zone on the strike zone on the MLB app had it as a high strike.
Yeah, but that shit was.
They weren't gonna call it. Yeah, they weren't gonna call it. So I mean, it is what it is. The Yankees lose 2-1 in extras.
Yes.
So yeah, it's. I mean, what can you say? What can you say about Game 1?
Don't know, but whatever. Let's move on to Game 2, Chris.
Let's do Game 2. So I mean, I don't want to talk about anything that happened before the rain. Before the rain delay. I don't want to talk about anything that happened before the rain delay in Game 2. Because the Yankees came in with that same type of energy, man. They weren't really doing anything. Tyone tried his best to keep things afloat with the pitching, but gave up that bomb to Mullins. And then obviously after the rain, it looks like the rain washed off some of the negativity, some of the BS, and the Yankees came back swinging.
Oh, I'm Mud Sports. My bad. I was looking at the chat. I was like, what the hell's going on? He raided. Thank you so much. I'm like, what's happening over there? Somebody trolling. Thank you so much for the raid, man. Appreciate you, bro. With the 44-man raid. Appreciate that. All right. Great. Okay.
Yeah, man. Game 2.
Yeah. So Game 2, whatever. Game 1, Yankees lost. That already set the wrong precedence for the whole series. We shouldn't be losing the Orioles. It shouldn't be like that. That shit pissed me off. And then now we're here to Game 2 of this series. And once again, it almost kind of is like it started in the same way. Mm-hmm. Like, why is this happening? Yankees won that game, though, but still.
Yeah, they weren't hitting. But, of course, you put Rizzo in the game, things do happen. Got the scoring started. I like that because when I left I think it was the 4th inning I left and then all of a sudden I look at the app and it's like, oh, Yankees up 5-2. I'm like, what happened? So I had to look in and the bats came alive, man. That's dope.
Yeah, they did. I mean, when they got down 2-0 and because of what happened the last night, I'm like, I put 27 outs. But I'm like, all right, you guys are gonna have to show me today, bro, because I wasn't like actively watching this. I was watching it like on the side here and there while I was doing other things. So I wasn't like on that like that. The Yankees would have a 4-run fifth, and I'm like, okay, those are the Yankees. That's a fun inning.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. That looks good. That looks nice.
That looks good.
Yeah, I love that.
Nah.
So.
Yeah, Josh Donaldson hit his first home run.
He pimped that.
Shit out of that
yeah,
home run.
I love that. Pimped that.
He pimped the shit out of that home run, and
Giancarlo.
That's it, man. Yeah, I mean that's 3 for 15. We're running.
That's another thing that just. Yeah. There's a part of the box score that you look at, and it's like whether you win or lose, you're like. That just looks ugly, like it's just 3 for 15 to runners in scoring position.
They made it count though. They made those 3 count, which I mean it's cool, but bro, we need some more consistency, man. Yeah, but again,
because of that, we had to have a save situation. So again, it's cardiac Yankees all over again, bro. Mm-hmm. So it's like
your Holmes.
Yo, seriously. Like it shouldn't be like that. It should be like, well, smooth sailing today, and you know what? We could pitch Sears in this game, no problem, because who cares? It's a blowout, or we got a big sizable lead. But no, the Yankees pitched Sears because they felt like, hey, you know what? We're probably gonna have to send them down anyway, so let's use the arm now while we have it. Not that I'm saying that Sears is bad. Sears actually pitched good. I think he will be back.
Yeah, he's been good.
Actually surprised me, but yo, bro, like, can we hit against the Orioles? Can we play good against bad teams?
You know what gets me tight out of all this, man? Like you ask, yo, are we facing John Means? And we didn't face their best pitcher, and we had such a hard time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's
The Orioles bullpen seems to be good.
yeah. And they traded two, according to the broadcast, they traded two pieces of the bullpen. So yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be good, like their bullpen, but the Yankees couldn't do anything against their starters. It's like, whatever, man. I'm so glad that the Yankees won this game and they didn't get swept by the Orioles.
They had a chance. I think if it wasn't for the rain delay, I think they had a chance to get swept.
Well, I could have sworn this is like the 2012 Orioles, bro. I thought Manny Machado and Jones and I thought it was them out there, bro.
JJ Hardy. Man, shout out to King, man. Mike King keeps showing why he's a king.
Yes.
He keeps showing why he's a king. 2 innings pitched, 3 Ks, man.
Big time hold.
Yeah, man. That's part of the reason why the Yankees didn't have to use any other arms, but they ended up using Holmes. My guy got the save.
Yes.
And so love to see it, but again, it's like one of those bittersweet wins. Like, I mean, you take the win any day.
Well, it should have been, hey, the Yankees are going for the sweep on Sunday.
Yeah, we're going for the sweep, but not like we're trying to not get swept.
Like, we're coming, like, yo, it's actually like, we won this game, but we came from behind.
Right. We were down.
Why are you down?
We were down, babe. Like,
I get it's baseball, but we were down. Like,
yeah, Yankees went 5-2, man, and listen, man. Even though there has been some at bats that Hicks just completely failed us. With
you gotta give credit where credit's due.
Position. I mean, he still failed. Like, there was some bases loaded situations, running the scoring position situations that he failed. But he's been one of the most consistent hitters, man. He's been getting on base.
I mean,
any which way possible. So that's the Hicks that I remember. That's the Hicks that makes his lineup, multi-dimensional.
Yes.
But
after today's game, he's batting .333 through the first 10 games.
So if that's going to be the leadoff hitter, I want Hicks as my leadoff hitter, and then we work out the rest. So
yes.
So I don't want to see Donaldson leading off anymore.
We'll talk about who has to do better, which is everybody.
Absolutely.
Almost everybody. All right. Well, all right. Ready for game 3?
I mean, we kind of touched on it in the beginning.
All right. Yeah.
In the beginning, but game 3.
Yankees lose 5-0.
Yeah, that's it. There's really nothing else except for Cortez.
Nestor Cortez.
The only bright spot, Nestor Cortez. Mac pitched an immaculate inning, which I didn't realize because it just happened so fast. It happened
so fast, I didn't even know it was an immaculate inning.
We were talking about Sevy showing up cold, like, yo, I'm the ace, but Cortez is like, yo, nah, man, none of y'all got 12
Chris,
Ks.
How about Garrett Cole being the worst starter on this staff right now?
I think that's a great situation to be in.
No, how about Garrett Cole pitch better?
No, but what I'm saying is, if your ace is, because his bad is not everyone else's bad, right?
It kind of is.
Well, he's giving up the home runs, yes. But what I'm saying is that I could trust Cole to find it. You know what I mean? I could trust Cole to find it. And then if you keep, obviously, Sevy, Monty, Taillon doing their thing, Cortez doing their thing, I could trust that Cole is going to find it and be dominant for the rest of the season. But obviously you want him to do a lot better because this shit is not right.
I mean,
at all.
Yeah, he should be like ready to go. I'm going to look at Cole's next start real closely.
Yeah.
Because
absolutely.
I don't know if, and I was talking to Jake, I don't know if he thinks that it's still spring training out there or what. Like, it's like, bruh, like the games count now, bro. But anyway, this is about Cortez. Cortez, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, 12 K, 12. I know it's the Orioles, but the Orioles just beat us 2 out of 3. So anyway, 12 Ks.
Exactly.
12 freaking Ks. And he had like 6 Ks. Yeah, 6 in a row. Had an immaculate inning, joining, King and Chad Green and Betances and like recent Yankees that we remember doing it. And it's like, okay, let's do this. And this game's an issue because once again, Chris, let's go to that part of the box score. You know, Yankees didn't even have enough runners on. They couldn't even get people on. They left 7 on. My bad. But they couldn't even get them into runners in scoring position. And they were 1 for 3.
They were 1 for 3, and that one they didn't even score.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
So is it really 1, man? They had 10 Ks. I mean, the Orioles. Was that guy's name Javi Lopez in their bullpen? Or something Lopez? Jorge Lopez. That guy's always been a pain in the ass to the Yankees, man. And he shut it down. He shut us out as well.
Well, he only pitched 2 innings.
No, yeah. Those 2 innings, 2 Ks.
Everybody shut us out. Zimmerman, Bautista, Tate. Like, they all shut us down, bro. Everybody shut the Yankees down.
Former Yankee Tate and former Yankee Odor opened the floodgates. Odor with the offense, scoring 2, which, I mean, I don't know if you want to get there now with that shit, but
I don't want DJ hitting where he's hitting in the lineup. DJ is DJ. I want DJ leading off.
Oh, you want DJ over Hicks?
I want DJ leading off.
Okay.
I need DJ to get as many at-bats as possible. I want DJ LeMahieu at the top of the lineup. This game, okay, couple of things from this game. Number 1, Nestor pitched great. Number 2, why we don't have our best lineup out there again. They bring up LeCastro, fine, to play him in left field for Gallo. With the off day tomorrow, fine, Gallo's struggling. So, I mean, was there really a difference there? But Rizzo, our best hitter, sits down. Okay? He sits down. It's like, why is Rizzo sitting? We have an off day on Monday. Okay? Play Rizzo. Sit somebody else. What's happening?
Play Rizzo, man.
Why does this keep happening with this lineup shit?
It's like, bro, you don't want to get swept. You're tied in the series 1-1. You want to go into the off day with a win. You want Pinstripe Strong to record with a win, but you sit Rizzo to then bring him in anyway later in the game.
Yeah. So did you really rest him?
Did you really rest him? I just never.
What are you resting?
You're bringing Gallo too after quote unquote resting him, and it's like, bro, this is frustrating, man. This is so frustrating because it's like you need to play. You play to win the game, and it's 10 games in, and you're resting guys already.
And I get it. They played all of those games straight. I get it. They played every one of those games straight. Not one off day. They lost the off day because of the Red Sox rain out, if you remember, Chris. So I get it.
Right.
You know, you even traveled to Baltimore with no off day. It's a short travel, but still, you traveled with no off day. But yo, let's just play our best players, bro. Let's just do that, okay? Let's not rest multiple big hitters either. All right.
Right. The bottom of the lineup is an issue again.
Once again.
The bottom of the lineup, an issue once again. Double plays as well. Kiner Falefa, double play. I don't know, man. Yankees lose 5-0. We get shut out. Only we can muster 4 hits in the whole in this game. It just sucks that Cortez was the bright spot. And, you know,
it feels like now it didn't even freaking count.
It didn't even freaking count. You ask him and it's like, yeah, you know, I got 12 Ks, but it's like we lost, and they lost the game before the 8th inning, but that 8th inning was the nail in the coffin.
Chris, I think we talked about it a little bit if Licky's ready in the pen. And Loaizaga has 29 pitches already. Why is Licky not pitching to the lefty Odor?
Who's horrible against lefties.
Like, why? Why is that not happening?
And then you bring him in to face the righty.
Bro, it's
You know, like, nah, man.
I don't want to
like my
blame the
decision.
pitch. I don't want to blame the pitching or blame the managing because I feel like I'm absolving the offense. But that was like Boone saying, hey, you guys gave me a little roses last week. Let me really show you managing here.
Let me show you what I got. Show you what's up. No, man, that's nothing. Nothing worked there.
I'm going to really show you some managing now. Look at this.
5 runs.
I'm going to pitch a righty against a lefty. And then when he brings in 2 runs, I'm going to pitch the lefty who was ready for the lefty against a righty. That sounds crazy if you think about it.
Bro, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you look at it's like, I know he's not going to admit that he made a mistake, but it's like, bro, do you think we're stupid? Like, do you think we're dumb? Are you dumb? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm done talking about this shit.
Yeah. So it's just ridiculous. And shout out to Tim LeCastro with that great play.
Awesome play.
Amazing play. I had to put that up for sure. But yeah, man. Yankees lose 5-0.
And they lose the series. They lose 2 out of 3 to the Orioles. All right. Well, here we go. Pinstripe Strong Performer of the Series. Let's go. Pinstripe Strong Performer of the Series. He earned his pinstripes while wearing road grays. The best out of the team, we must say. Go ahead, Chris. Who you got?
Cortez.
All right. Good job.
I mean,
we really talked about it ad nauseum. And I will go ahead. Oh, man. Who am I going with? Oh, shit. I feel like off of the top of my head, I kind of want to go with DJ LeMahieu because I feel like he was hitting.
Played some great defense.
Played some great defense.
DJ was 1 for 4 in the first game.
Yeah, and then he had 2 hits today. What did he do yesterday?
Yesterday, did DJ play? Oh, yeah. Wait, no. DJ didn't play second game. DJ didn't play the second game.
She got me tight. All right, whatever. All right.
Let's give it to Donaldson, man. Hit his first home run.
He did hit his first homer. I don't know. It kind of bothers me that.
Like, Pinstripe Strong Performer.
I'm looking. Why do you have to search so deep in the box scores to get like a Pinstripe Strong Performer? It shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't. Who the chat got? Who the chat got?
Yeah, I'll give it to DJ LeMahieu.
Nice. So that means that my pick to click.
Yeah, Donaldson got a home run and a double. Yeah, but what else he did? He went 0 for today. He made some good plays. Nah, I'm giving it to DJ. All right, you trash. Who you got? You trash. Whatever.
Who you got, Joe?
I mean, can I just pull a name out of the hat from the offense?
Yeah.
You know what? Nah. No. I know who I'm gonna give it to. Let me just check one thing here. Check one little thing here, just to make sure. But
just a little.
Yeah, I think
it's one little thing.
Just one little thing here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give it to Gleyber Torres, man.
I wanted Gleyber.
Gleyber, we gotta get it together, bro. Like, if you can't, this is the team that you historically have hit really well against. You're not even hitting them now. I love that you were trying to bunt. I don't like that the Yankees are moving you around to shortstop and playing around. Just keep your second. You made actually a really good play at second base. A really good play at second base.
Very
keep
nice
him
play.
at second base, man. I don't want him to think and play at the same time. You had Gleyber in left field in one of these games. What are we doing with Gleyber Torres? They played the fourth outfielder thing. Gleyber's out there with an infielder's glove looking around like, what the fuck am I doing?
Why am I out here?
What am I doing out here, bro? Jeez. Gleyber. And Gleyber, at the same time with the bat, too, he's not showing up. I love you, Gleyber, and do your job, help your team play your game. He should not be a shiftable player by any means of the imagination. Try to work at bats, bro. Sometimes you, in that first pitch, second pitch, you always try to, like, swing out of your shoes a little bit. Don't do that, man. Maybe just go the other way. You know, simple approach. They're shifting you. Just take the whole right side of the infield. Who cares? That's it. It's Gleyber for me. Who you got, Chris?
I'm stuck between two options.
So between two guys?
Paul, two options.
Well,
Okay.
the two options are two guys.
All right, two players.
It's like between two guys.
All right, two hitters. I knew he was going to try that. You know what? I'm going to give it to this guy. I'm going to give it to Judge.
Oh, see, I was thinking about Judge too.
I was thinking Gallo, but I'm like, you know what? It's too obvious to give it to Gallo.
Why?
But I'm going to give it to Judge because Judge is the guy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He's the guy. He's the one that we look to. So he hasn't really been. I mean, he got a hit.
I feel like he hasn't been impactful in any of these games.
He hasn't really been. And, you know, and again, the questions are still gonna come up with the contract situation or whatever. Is it really messing with him? Did he lose faith in the organization because of the conversations and the negotiation? Like what? I don't know. It's just something is missing there. He hasn't really been consistent. He's still, you know, but he's batting 257 right now, but it's too early for Judge. I'm pretty sure he'll find his groove, but I really want him to do a lot better. You know, if you don't want to have any conversations or anything to be said about the contract, all right, man, go play your game, B. Go do you.
All right.
And hopefully in Detroit we turn it around. Hopefully you're playing. Hopefully it's no off day. Hopefully you're playing all three games.
Did any of our pick-to-clicks do good? Oh,
well, you picked
shit.
DJ. You picked DJ.
I picked DJ?
No, you picked DJ as the Pinstripe Strong performer.
But who?
I picked DJ for pick to click.
Fuck.
Woo!
Who did I pick for? Oh, I picked Gleyber.
Yeah, you picked Gleyber.
Oh, shit, and he got you trash.
Gallo cheeks.
Oh, my God. It's not good.
Yeah, man.
All right,
but yeah, Gallo was trash too, but Judge is Judge. So,
bro,
come on, man.
all of them for the most part. Who do we have for pick to click for next series? Next series, off day on Monday. We got a next 3-game set in Detroit up against the Tigers. So who you got?
I got Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
I think Aaron Hicks. Hopefully he's not, they don't give him a day off.
I'll pick Garrett Cole. I think this is the game that he comes through and dominates and pitches like he's supposed to. I think he's seen 2 turns around. These guys are kind of like out pitching him a bit. He's like, all right, it's time to go. It's go time now.
I do like the fact that he was cheering.
Yeah, I love that. Love
that.
that. That's good.
I do like that. I like that.
Pick to click. Oh no, I picked Donaldson.
Oh yeah, it was Donaldson.
It was Donaldson. Thank you, No Limit. It was Donaldson, and for the pick to click last week. So that's not bad. He had a home run, and a double. I think some would say I would win.
No.
What?
I don't think so.
Never mind. Yeah, DJ won. Yeah, forget it. All right, anyway. All right, whatever, man. All right, guys. Well, I don't think there's anything else to say about this series. So, Swag Champ was definitely Maven, right?
Yeah, Swag Champ is Maven. Maven's been doing a great job, man. It's dope to hear him on the broadcast. So, and his suits, his swag. He even had his
he had like
jacket,
a blazer with a hoodie. Yeah,
dope. The blazer had the hoodie. I was like, oh shit, look at this guy, man. That's dope. Chocolate Blanco, man. I like that.
Yes, for sure. Love that. You already know, guys. Happy Easter to you and yours. I love you all, and hopefully better times are ahead, and hopefully a lot of them against bad teams as well. Make sure you guys follow on socials. I got a new show on Tuesdays called The Joe Show. We're going to be talking about baseball. Follow on Amped. So the link, it'll be in my Twitter description, so look out for that. And hop on there, guys. But like I always say, win, lose, or draw. There's no draws in baseball, but unless you're wearing them. But like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on. Is it pinstripe strong? Let's go, Yankees! All night long with pinstripe strong. All night long with pinstripe strong. Anyway you do it, anyway you do it. Come on now, now pinstripe strong. Pinstripe strong, pinstripe strong, pinstripe strong.
Daddy, chill. You didn't beat it. You didn't beat it, Santa, stop.